night with a joystick as his guide. Diving deep, nowhere to hide. Driving that truck down the lane, street lights flicker, a haunting flame. Community's cheering out his name. In this race, there's no one to blame. Set that kitchen on wildfire, turn up the heat, fuel the desire. Smoke fills the room, it climbs higher. In the game of life, he's the flyer. Set that kitchen on wildfire, turn up the heat, fuel the desire. Smoke fills the room, it climbs higher. In the game of life, he's the flyer. He's the flyer. Chasing shadows in the light. Every challenge feels just right. Game's not over till it's bright. Loke's in it for this fight. Neighbors knocking, hear the blast. Another adventure in the past. Laughing harder, the night's vast. In this moment, he'll make it last. Set that kitchen on wildfire. Turn up the heat, fuel the desire. Smoke fills the room, it climbs higher. In the game of life, he's the flyer. He's the flyer.
Where is it going?
Tower, Korean Air 5 with you, runway 1 left.
Delta 2558, runway 1 left, cleared the land.
LaGuardia ground, Brigade 4553 with information India, requesting push and start.
That's this plane over here that just requested push back. This plane's backing up without the tug. Without the tug. That's one way of doing it. Oh wow, I am like blocking both sides. Okay. Those towns, when you see the that didn't happen. That didn't happen. That didn't happen, Cordair. That did not happen, Cordair. What is that guy doing? What? You guys seeing this part right here? Do I have a customer on fire? I have a customer on fire.
Oh my gosh.
Holy heck, if my air strafing skills were not on par, I would be dead right now. I think I'm gonna just sit right here. Oh. Goodbye, Locke.
Stop! I think I overshot it. Oh shoot, now there's two of them. Oh, they can! They can! Oh my gosh, they can climb! No! Get away from me! I'm a horrible shot, I know. Alright, good morning, good morning, good morning. Let's see, we got first biker thinks they are first to cause trouble. Are you sure about that, biker? Are you sure about that, biker? And biker checking in. I don't know what this truck's doing. Rosin saying they are second to cause trouble. Are you sure about that, Rosin? Are you sure about that? Oh, like, what did I want to do? Just lights, lights, got that on. Just want to make sure the lights are on. Okay, nice. Start getting out of here. How you doing, Rajan? How you doing, biker? How was your trip to Vegas, Rajan? Biker and I had some fun on Friday evening and Saturday afternoon. Didn't become rich, but it was fun. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm good on fuel. Well, at least you had fun, right? Right, Raj? Caused a lot of trouble. Yeah. Hopefully the drive wasn't that bad. If it's coming, I'm just gonna go. Wasn't too bad of a drive, just long. Okay. Alright, so I am going from Paris to Dover, Greenland. So the question is, do I go by train or by ferry? I am staying home next weekend for once. Like, I spent too much money on these trips. I need to stay home for at least one weekend. check out all the stuff there isn't to do here. Why do you need to take a train if you're a semi? Oh boy, the siren's going off. So your choices of going to England is either train or ferry. Hey Amy, how you doing? What troubles are you causing today? So we just had a tornado go through. Everybody's okay, right? Biker, you okay? Rosen, you okay? Amy, you okay? Everyone died. Oh, great. I no longer have any viewers. Darn. The tornado that Biker release has killed everybody. Why do you need to take a train if you're a semi? Because that's the only way to get to England from France. There's not a tunnel for me to drive through. It's either a train or ferry. They need to build one. Well, there is a tunnel, but it's just for trains. Actually, I think in real life that's how it is. It's just a train tunnel. I don't think you can drive cars there. Because I've seen on Top Gear, Jeremy parks his car on one of the train cars and has to ride through to the other side of the channel. Do you ever see those pickup trucks riding on the tracks in real life? It's been a while, but yes, I have. Hey, Papa Chuck, how you doing? What troubles have you been causing? You're okay? That's good. You're kidding me? A vehicle malfunction. No! Alright, well, nobody decided. I'm just going to take the way GPS is telling me to go. So Lexi and Couch were wondering who was in the car with you on Friday night. Oh, really? Did you tell them? I didn't get a message asking who was in the car. Oh yeah, I need to do that. Lexi was streaming last night. Oh, she was? She must have started streaming after I left to go to dinner. Bless you, Mia. Jeez. I haven't seen any OCRPs in a good while. They stream too late. Well, I wasn't streaming on a Friday night. I was just with Biker. I was recording, but it's kind of disheartening to stream and having stutters and giving bad a product, you know. I left crumbs all over Locke's car. Yes. Yeah, he did. It was so bad that I had to use a power washer to clean out off the front seat. I'm still laughing about the fact that there's a spotlight on and there's no spotlight on the car. JSR tried to stream OCRP a few days ago but kept crashing every 5 minutes. Yeah, well, for me, it's just like when I stream, it stutters, it lags really bad, and it's just like, he obviously hasn't found the cheese stick I stuffed in the bin. That's what that smell was. You're fired, Biker, you're fired. Ah! Guardrail. I'm just hitting everything right now, am I? Whoops. That's why I actually made a character just to do a ride along with vlog. Oh my gosh. We didn't have a lot of action because Friday night, the Thursday, Friday, and Saturday nights, a lot of people were having connection issues. So there wasn't a lot of people on, unfortunately. Did y'all see the Cowboys game last night? No. No, I didn't watch the Cowboys game. I watched the what was it? Patriots at Broncos was what we were watching last night. No double trailers? Okay. Fine. I'll just take what they offer right there. He beat the Jets. They are now 0-5. Sheesh. Oh, and 5. Playing like a true New Yorker. I mean, I don't know if you saw this, but the Yankees, they lost game 1. I think it was like 10-1, and then game 2, something like 13-5. Blue Jays are just beating up the Yankees right now, and we'll just have to see how their next game goes. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do this. I'm sitting there waiting for y'all. Someone's throwing a boat up there. I tried watching baseball before and it was too slow, but you're like, no, okay. I didn't watch any of those games, I just saw the score. I was just like, whoa. And football has about 200 ads in between plays. Oh yeah. Yeah. Plus, the last like 2 minutes of the game, it takes like 40 minutes. There's 2 minutes left of playtime, but it's gonna take 40 minutes to do. Go! You're blocking the way. I plan to go to the next Cowboys game. A lot more fun seeing it. Okay, while you're driving on the wrong side of the road. A lot more fun than seeing it live, and yeah, 14 mine turns in an hour. Where are you going, bud? Was that like the little parking area? Turn my radio before it gets too crazy up here. 14 minutes into an hour. Oh, Locke, next time you get into your patrol car, look in the glove box or under the seat. I may have dropped a jelly donut. Oh, great. Actually, Biker, you know what is fun? Saturday afternoon, while you were trying to get the radio to work and I'm just messing around with the helicopter. I was having so much fun doing that. And by the way, Biker, I did land in the prison, but nobody was there. Oh, what we should do is break Ian out, break RJ out. And are having a party in that car? Oh gosh. They probably are. The guy, that Douglas guy is such a mess. He was messing around with the computer while I was gone. Oh, there was a breakout last. Oh man, I didn't even watch it. Oh. I was not home to watch 1184. Wait, what number am I? 1851. 1851, okay. It's way too easy to break out of that prison. Actually, they made it so it'd be a bit harder. Because now you need like keys to unlock some doors. There's more gates around. Yeah. On the life server, they've changed it a lot. I was watching CJ, I was watching Lexi last night. Was on earlier to CJ. Ah. Oh, I checked the store last night. Before I left to go to dinner, I checked yesterday, and everything was still stocked up. And big fingers and small buttons don't mix. Yeah. They need to make it to where you have to dig out of your cell with a fork. You restocked the plastic bags. Yeah, I saw that. But here's the funny thing, Biker. There was a Roxwood County PD on last night. Yesterday afternoon, I mean. Because he stopped at the store. Well, he stopped by the store. He was, I didn't notice him until I was taking off in the helicopter again. I'm like, oh. Okay. Hi, bud. I'm out of here. I've landed on that building 3 times so far. Twice with the controller, once with the keyboard. Everything else was fine. Oh, that's good. Yeah. Once you get to 9k points, it really slows down. Oh gosh. Well, his VTC tag says lagged in it, so. I hate when people play online games with 100 plus ping. Just play single player at that point. Sucks even more on FPS games. Oh yeah. Wednesday night I hit 25k in chips at the casino, and yesterday I did it again after I hit 2,500 on Friday. That's just on one character. Dude, I still haven't gone to the casino on any of my characters. Oh, I thought you was at the casino in real life. No. Ah. If only that it was that easy to win in real life. Real life, I avoid casinos. If you can't afford to lose, then don't play. Yeah. I lost about 2k over the weekend, but I was up a few times for a bit. Oh, that's nice, Rajan. That's nice.
I switched character and went to the casino again, and he won 20k in chips. Oh gosh. Maybe I should go to the casino on one of my characters. Maybe I can afford the $2.5 million, $2.3 million place, huh? Damn, you're lucky. I need to bring you next time. When are you coming to Vegas, Lock? Probably never. I have family in the area that I don't want to speak to, and somehow they always seem to find out that I'm at what hotel I'm at whenever I go, so I just stop going. Between two characters, I've taken 73k out of the casino. Sheesh. It's like the casino makes it player friendly. Well, not. I'm sorry. What is it? Player gets the upper hand compared to the house has the upper hand. What do you play, biker blackjack? I don't know that they have blackjack at that casino. You only go spin the wheel? I'm gonna need to do that. Blackjack is my game. I got a system worked out, but it only works 1 out of 50 times. Jeez. I'm good on fuel. Don't forget to go to the cashier to get your complimentary $1,000 visitor chips when you go. Okay. You are probably going to have to show me around. Do they have casinos in New York yet, Biker? I think the nearest casino to Biker is Atlantic City. Have had them for many years. Oh, really? That's news to me. I mean, I didn't think. Got 1/2 an hour. Okay. I didn't think there were any casinos in Vegas, in New York, in Vegas. Oh, there's a bunch of casinos in Vegas, but I didn't think there were any in New York. Did y'all get the dispensary set up yet up there? Yeah, there's a dispensary right next door to Biker's house. That's where Biker works. He works at the dispensary. He just walks across. He just walks next door to work. Why, unfortunately.
Really, biker? Because the way you talk about how Ram drives his forklift, I would think that he was always high. It would make sense that he was working at a dispensary because he was so high all the time. He may shop there, but don't work there. I am always stoned, and I work with electricity, so I imagine a forklift wouldn't be too much harder. Oh, God. Gosh, let's see. We were always shocked that this guy that we worked with never failed a drug test. When I worked at a grocery store, there was this guy that, let's see, what has he done? He drove a forklift off the loading dock. He backed the forklift into the receiver's desk 3 times. And this is just in 4 years. He picked up a pallet from the second level of a 3-level rack and lifted it up too high that it lifted up the beams for the 3rd level, backed up, and made everything that was on that 3rd level come crashing down. Sounds more drunk than high. Yeah, he and every single time he crashed a forklift in however way. He never failed a drug test or a breathalyzer. It was just like, is this just normal? Like, what, dude? We should just. Why do you even have your forklift certificate? You should just. Somebody's not doing their job, but they keep passing you. He got his license off Wish. Wish wasn't around back then. In 2000? 99, 2000, 2001, 2002? I don't think it was around. They will let anyone get a forklift license, pretty much. That guy was responsible for 50% of all the waste. Like when we would get products in, and there was products that we had to like throw away because they were just damaged or destroyed or expired. He was responsible for 50% of all of that because he damaged them all. Middle lane, bud. I have been around forklifts since I was 16. I can tell you worse stories than that. Jeez. He would have been fired day 1 at my site. Yeah. I mean, when I worked at, I left Albertsons, went to work at Costco, and there was a guy. He just got his forklift license, and his first day actually using it, he accidentally pushed one of the racks too hard and made stuff fall over. Luckily, it was during the time when no customers were there. If he was that bad at running a forklift, I wouldn't trust him to repair a solar panel. I wouldn't even trust him driving a car. The car that he drove had so many freaking dents in it. It was just like, what have you missed? Do people just lie about knowing how to run a forklift? Yeah, I would have to say so. But you have to do training and a test to get your license. Your forklift certification is California. I don't know if that's how it is everywhere else, because I never tried to run a forklift anywhere other than California. Have y'all not seen some of the morons out on the road lately? Yes, I've seen some of the morons out on the road lately. I see them all the time here in Southern California. I drive like an idiot a lot, but no dents. Those are the same morons running the forklifts. Not me, not when I was on the forklift. I was very careful running the forklift. What's up with people running red lights up here? Do they not notice 100 times worse than in Texas? What is this guy doing in the middle of the road? That's twice I've come across people in the middle of the road, just sitting there at a standstill. You know what? That started... So before the COVID pandemic, you rarely saw... You would see maybe one person run a red light like every 3 months here in my area. But since the pandemic, it's like 20, 30 people running red lights every single time you drive your car. A lot of us are careful, hence why the stories are usually started by one guy I knew. Yeah, that's true, biker. They need to have a cop sitting at every red light in town. You know, there is like one of the exits out of my neighborhood is a 4-way stop sign. And there used to be a cop that sit there and like do whatever, smoke pot, whatever. And I say that because we have submitted videos to the local PD showing a police car sitting at this one 4-way stop intersection, and you see people blow through the stop signs like they're doing 100 miles per hour, and the cop just sits there. It's like, okay, so I don't know if they've ever looked into which cop it was and disciplined them or what, but now there's no longer a cop that sits there. And the bad driving is only going to get worse. Oh yeah, I mean, I think the pandemic just made everything go to hell. Common sense went out the window because of the pandemic, is my opinion. Everything's gotten worse. The driving's gotten worse. Can we go back to 2014? Oh gosh, yeah, that would be great. Common sense has been dying since early 2000s. Well, that's true, but it really died with the pandemic. People run stop signs. People run red lights a lot more frequently than before the pandemic. Like I said, here you'd see one every 3 months. Now you see 20, at minimum 20, every single time you get behind the wheel. They will get your in Texas for running red light, depending on the town. They also have cameras. So we used to have cameras here. But they were deemed illegal after it was found out that the company that was running it, that was contracted to do it, to the cameras, was taking pictures. So it's like when the green light goes to yellow, it's what, 20 seconds until it goes red. Well, they were taking pictures at 15 seconds, so it was still a yellow light when they were taking pictures and saying, this person ran a red light, this person ran a red light. And so the guy that, enough people fought their tickets and showed that it was still yellow while they were going through. And when, after so many, they investigated why this was happening and found out that the company was cheating the system and overcharging a lot of people. So they had to go back and take off a lot of tickets out of the system because of that company. I got a letter in the mail because I accidentally went on a toll road. It had a pic of my plate, and and I blame the parents. It's a parent's job to teach our children right from wrong and use common sense. None of the above is happening anymore. You're right, it's not. They just sit kids in front of iPads now. I didn't get a phone until I was 13. That was in 2013. I mean, I've always tried to do things without giving my nieces an iPad or sitting them in front of a TV show. TV. I've always tried to get them to the park, take them someplace so they can be active. But well, that's because the cell phones didn't come out until you were 27, biker. Actually, that's wrong. The first cell phone was produced in like 1980, but it wasn't very widespread. Oh, 47 years ago. I don't know how old you well, I don't even remember where I'm going. I thought I was going to Duisburg. I guess I'm not going to Duisburg. When is y'all's birthday? every year. I'll be 53 in a few months. I'll be 43 in a few months. Well, a little bit more than a few months, but yeah. I'll be 25 in March, oh gosh. Brat thinks they are a third to cause trouble. Are you sure about that, Brat? Are you sure about that? Alright, I guess you can go lurk and work now. Or work and lurk, I guess. Have fun, Brat. Thanks for joining us. 50 seems hella far away. It does seem like that when you were 20. I mean, let's see, when I was 18, I didn't know if we were going to be alive past 2010 because everything was going to shit right there, especially with 9/11. Ian, how you doing, Ian? What trouble have you been causing, Ian? Don't blink, it will be here faster than you can imagine. I hope I make it to 30. Ian, question for you. If you're still around. You might just be lurking. Do you hope you make it to 30? Yeah. So, I got a helicopter. You want me to fly you out of the prison? I flew to the prison yesterday and landed in the prison and then took off, but nobody was on. There was like 7 people online at the time. Make sure to record that. I always want to see someone do it with helicopter. Alright, Ian, I'll do that for you. Don't worry, Biker, I'm not going to do it with my Peter Conrad character. Wonder how that would go. Oh god. We're gonna have to coordinate that, Ian, because you need to be online and stuff. That'd be so funny if it happens while you're streaming. I'm gonna get you out with my David Otto character and then stab you. No, I'm just kidding. That'd be funny though. Do they have the Marines on OCRP? You may get shot down with the jet. No. Yes, we can coordinate that. Biker told me not to try it. He thinks that will get me kicked out of the OCRP. I tried it anyways, but nobody was online. I understand that there was a prison break yesterday and I wasn't there to watch it. Is there a rule about that? Not that I'm aware of. It could be. I only said that you might get spoken to. Oh. Well, I almost got spoken to for landing on the roof yesterday. But I didn't even notice the cop was there until after I started lifting off. I'm still working on my server, a lot more work than I imagine. Yep, I imagine that too. Well, it will be a little unlegit, I suppose. But yeah, you don't have a radio, so I can't figure out which one you would be. So I can do it and then end up picking up the wrong person, but hey man, and then come back and try to get you. Although they'll be more alert. Seems legit. Just look out for big. It's not big. It's small. It's a 2-person helicopter. And you almost got caught by the cops behind us. No, not in Sandy. In Harmony. And by the way, biker, did I tell you that you can install that Gatling gun to the helicopter and it does fire? I was like, oh. I thought it was actually for just a prop that did nothing. Or you could have the helicopter waiting at Sandy Airport and you could break out the jet and meet you. That's true. Be like run up to me with the shiv, like, take off, take off. That would work, Ian. You break out of jail, legitly get chased and come up to me with the shiv and like, take off, take off, take off. Although, from the prison to the airport is a bit of a run. Yes, I told you. Okay. Landing a helicopter seems legit to be kind of impossible in real life, but you can technically land it. Yeah. I thought it was funny when I was just going over to one of the drug islands and it was like, oh, there's 2 other helicopters here. I flew around, didn't see anybody out there, but I'm like, okay. Too bad you can't, like, get a big truck and smash open the gates. Oh, that's true. Yeah, the gates are unbreakable. Oh, and biker, it seems that the ceiling is 300 feet, not 100 feet. I was testing it out, and at 312 feet, I'm on the radar, but at 290 feet, I'm not on radar. Alright, I got to get back to work, be back in a bit. Peace. Alright, Ian, have fun, cause as much trouble as you can. Ian got to get back before the guards notices. Yeah. I was just going by what JF said on one of his videos. Okay. Actually, he does play about the rules on the live server, but on the recording server he does not. Bugs and Brian, they play by the rules on the live server, but on the recording server they do not. Oh yeah, there is a video coming out today. Actually, I think Jeff, Bugs, video is probably out now. You never see them record on the live server. I know that Well, no, Jeff does record on the live server. He streams from the live server. And some of his videos that he posts are from the live server. Bugs, I know that he's on the live server because I see him, I run into him. But he doesn't post videos from the live server. Now, if he happens to be part of an event, then perhaps he will post that event from the live server. He uploaded a video 7 minutes ago. Okay. Do they plan on bringing back more RP or have heard anything about it? They've been focusing a lot on the live server lately. That they said that they would like to do it. So here's the thing: like they said that they would like to do another War RP event, but they've been focused on the live service a lot. That they haven't said that they discussed planning it. Plus, that would be a main server thing and not a live server thing. So, Jeff has always said that he's not really interested in maintaining the main server much anymore. I hope they bring zombies back or something for Halloween. Yeah, like last year. Oh gosh. I mean, if you've seen my startup video, the last clip that you see is from the zombie event from last year. The main server is pretty much it. Yeah, I think there was an event on the main server on Saturday, and when I looked, there was like 7 people on the main server for a racing event. It kind of got old though, because it was the same stuff they need to have goals for the next one. Yeah, that was one of the things that they said in the last time I heard anything about it, was that they want to make it so that there were goals that you'd have to do. But that meeting was that meeting, when they said that, was like in November of last year. The Purge event was pretty dope, but kind of turned into a GTA Online. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, I can see that happening. What event would you like to see? Well, I would like to take part in the OC Warpia, but there hasn't been one since I've joined. The zombie event was fun, but it was also difficult. A live server, they have actions and consequences, so it makes you have to think ahead as to your next move. Yeah. Did you ever watch Bugs back when he did the GTA Online Slasher? No, I don't think I've seen those videos. Oh, I'm 12 miles away. Cool. It's in a 12 video playlist. It's pretty fun. Watch for Halloween. Oh, okay. What? This was 2016. Just bouncing around over here. They have a new game coming out when you play as Michael. It's made by the devs of Friday the 13th. Yeah, you have fun with playing that. I'm not a fan of horror games or movies. I've been chased by a knife in games, but I'm just not a fan of games that are specifically horror genre. Whoops. Okay. It would be like just so if you can, yeah. All right, so go to Zurich. Yeah, we have time for this. He jumps really easily. Yeah, I do. He would hate playing The Last of Us. Yes, I would. He won't even consider Repo. Well, because it's a horror game. I know you call it a comedy game, but it's a horror game. It says horror. See right there? Horror. Right there, it says horror. No, it's a horror game. Right there, it says horror game. Right there. See? It's a horror game. No, it's good. Don't need to play it. They listed it wrong. No, they listed it correctly. Wouldn't it be easier to play with others watching? Maybe. B-Turbo Ray, how you doing? What troubles have you been causing? All of them, I'm sure. Knowing you as well as we know you. Visage is a great game, definitely not scary. I'm panicking from doing nothing all weekend. You did nothing all weekend? Oh my gosh, Beach. Oh no. That's horrible. So you didn't do laundry, that means you don't have any clean underwear or socks or clothing. Oh gosh, that's horrible, Beach. You also didn't go to the grocery store, so you have no food. Players explore a mysterious, ever-changing house where multiple families have met. Violent ends, reliving fragments of their dark past, while being stalked by supernatural entities. Okay. That statement is more true than you realize. Weekends are made for doing nothing. Well, tell that to my dogs, because we went for a 4-mile walk on yesterday morning. We went to the park and did a 4-mile walk. Oops. We're supposed to turn back there, but... This is why I was supposed to turn, because of this. Four miles? That's crazy. Yep, that's what I did with the dogs. And then after that we went to the grocery store and then stopped to get gas in the truck and then home, and they slept on top of me after they ate their breakfast. They were just like, we're done, get on top of me. Weekends are for whiskey. Well, they do start with the same letter. I'll pass on the whiskey. You can't pass on the whiskey at Biker's house. you have to take it. When he gives you a 750 milliliter bottle, you have to chug it. That's the rules in Biker's House. At least that's what Soulblade says. Alcohol turns me into a fighter. Can't be doing that no more. Yeah. Nobody listens to Soulblade. I don't know. Soulblade gives hilarious backstory about Biker. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. Kinda the same if you come to my house, but with speed. Okay, okay. Well, I guess I'm not coming to your house. Whole house smells like a pine tree farm. Jeez. Now his older brother, on the other hand, he's been stabbed a couple of. Whoa, hello. I mean, I have been in a couple of fights. That's mainly because I refuse to back down to a bully. I've dealt with bullies my entire life, and I've never given in or backed down. I've just stood my ground. I just carry a gun. It makes knives useless. Well, Rosin, if you're at a distance, yeah, a gun would be more useful than a knife. But if you're in close quarters combat, gun would be useless. Well, against the right person, gun would be absolutely useless. He wasn't being bullied. He was being super annoying and was threatened to be injured. Oh gosh. I just realized you need a permit to carry here in Texas. We didn't require one. Oops. Yep. CCW, concealed carry permit. It's CCW. Concealed carry weapon. Texas is more of a 1800s state. If California is anything like New York, good luck getting a permit. Oh yeah. Should be easy, I would think. No. I don't know. I've never tried. Carry unregistered and keep quiet. That's your plan? Oh, great. Guns are loud, though. In the news today at 5 o'clock, a Santa Maria man from that grew up in Texas has been arrested for possession of a gun without a permit. California and New York are hardcore against law-abiding citizens to have firearms. Biker told me to do it. He told him that somebody named Biker told him to do it. We checked the APHIS and we can't find anybody named Biker. He said it was totally legit. Well, I think most citizens in California, at least, are just tired of mass shootings. So carry a piece of paper that says I can do what I want and call it a permit. Yeah, let's see. That would be a sovereign citizen thing, right? Good luck with that. I will stamp legit on paperwork. It identifies as a permit. Hey, I identify as a permit. Sir, how are you doing tonight? No, I'm not a sir. I'm a permit. I identify as a permit. I'm just gonna call my emotional support gun. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. It's just my emotional support gun. Jeez. I wonder if that would actually fly. I mean, someone had a gator as emotional support, so I would say so. Can you imagine being on a plane, or let's say being at the airport, and someone's walking around with their emotional support alligator? You'd be like, I don't want to be on that guy's plane. Someone stole that gator the dude had. If y'all seen that news story, I might have seen it, but I'm not drinking and driving. It's my motion support whiskey. Your Honor, I wasn't drinking and driving. I was just hugging my motion support whiskey. I don't even think they enforce weed DUI up here like they did in Texas. No, I think they do. They do. Can you imagine that? They honestly believe that people would have no morals, integrity. Just my emotion support whiskey bottle. Oh gosh. Biker, you've just given me an idea. I'm gonna have to try that out on the live server. I can't stand drunk drivers though. I'm not drinking, I'm just holding my emotion support whiskey bottle. Guys, I hope I would hope it'd be like Lexi being a cop or when that happens. Oh my god. We are all going to jail. Drunk drivers or high drivers are on my list of intolerance. Bikers over there is like, drunk drivers, you just made the list. High drivers, you just made the list. Weed, I kind of get because you smoke all the time. It's like driving sober for me, at least. Alcohol affects your motor skills, though. Yeah. I may drink, but I do it at home. Yeah, that's true. Although I rarely drink nowadays. Okay, drop that subject before I call BS. What subject? What? I mean, I do drink in the game all the time, but studies ain't BS though. Oh, you're talking about that subject? Okay. I would think weed would also affect your motor skills as well, but then again, I have never technically done weed. Just smelled the smoke from it. I haven't ever crashed, so I can't say the name about drunk driver. No. Oh shoot! I should have stopped at that gas station. Oh well. Up. You're gonna run out of gas, pretty much. Gonna turn into a walking simulator. Probably. I have two friends in a grave. Their last words were, "Oh, it's just a little weed," before they smashed their car into a tree. Oh, really? Well, I guess it's right. Hey, there's a gas station right here. Cool. Weed does affect motor skills. No, impaired judgment, plain and simple. Give me a second. I'm right here. What's this? Oh. Oh. Yeah, I can clear that. Leonard did a whole song about impaired driver. Okay. $96K points, almost there. Oh no. Under controlled conditions, I prove that I can drive safely drunk. Doesn't mean I do it on the streets. So you do it on the farm. Okay. Sounds like a better way of doing it. I would hope not. I was a criminal justice major. You were? You were a criminal justice major, huh? I guess that's why you're so good at getting away with crimes on OCRP right now. Shh. Well, I did network server engineering as a major with and then also did IT forensics, but that was a little bit later. See, I got my master's. Oh, so I got my master's in 2007, and that was when I also got my IT forensics certification. Okay. I knew it was a setup. Yes, Rajan. We were setting up a sting for you. You should play Days Gone. It has zombies, but it's not like horror. Days Gone. Nope, never became a cop because I was smart enough to realize that I had the wrong temperament to be a cop. Have done lots of security work and bar bouncing. You play as an ex-biker gang member trying to survive the zombie. You have to upgrade your bike and all that. That sounds like a game for biker to play. He'd be able to control the motorcycle better than me. Ah! Hmm. 10 miles away from the destination. Be about, what, 2 minutes? Alright. Then I'll find one more trip to do before I ride on out. I want to go that way. Oh no. Oh no, we got another tornado. Oh no. Oh boy, are we okay? Are we okay? Rosin, are you okay? Ian, are you okay? Brat, are you okay? Biker, are you okay? Chuck, are you okay? Oh, that looked like a really bad tornado that came through. Biker's dead again. He's gonna have to wait 10 minutes because we have no medics online right now. We're gonna have to wait 10 minutes so you can respawn. You'll probably be respawning that pillbox because even though Roxwood is right next door. Hope you have your 250k check for medical. Oh gosh. That was messed up. Look, when oh shoot, this is the only delivery. I guess I'm doing this one. When we ran into Chuck Livingston. On Friday night, I almost said, "Oh no, you're gonna have to get that leg amputated." But then I was like, "Oh wait, I'm on the wrong character." And Sadie Joe. What are you doing, bud? It can't be that difficult to back that thing in. You're gonna jackknife. You better turn that wheel. Chuck blew up the pumps and almost killed Sadie Joe. Just imagine if he had to use a wheelchair every time he played that character because he cut his legs. He'd be like, he'd probably say like, "Oh, I got prosthetic legs," you know. You shoot his right leg and like, "Oh no, you're messing up my prosthetic." See, if you took his leg, he wouldn't be able to blow up that gas station. Sadie Joe completely cracks me up. She must have ADHD in real life. I don't know. I saw her streaming, and I was like, "Hey, you look better than you did last time I saw you." The way she goes from one subject to another and back again is hilarious. Did she talk while we were in the car when I was taking her to the hospital? She did talk, but I don't remember what was going on. I work with a guy who has it and does the exact same thing, yeah. I do that all the time, and I ain't ADHD, I don't think. Well, you might need to get tested, bud. My best friend is ADHD, and he's like, ugh. And the problem with him, like when he was younger, he couldn't keep focus to keep a job. Now he had a really good job. It's unfortunate he was hit by a drunk driver back in August. She talked a little. It was a guy that with the crane that was like, "Oh, who's this in the front seat?" Or I will be watching a show and somehow end up on a different activity. I tend to pause the show while I go and watch wash dishes or change laundry around. Like, I'm pausing the show. I gotta go do something. Kevin will switch between 2 or 3 different subjects and can't stand still for long. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, Mike was like, the only time he could stay on one subject was when we were bowling. Go bowling and he could stay on the subject. Other than that, it was just like 13,000 different subjects in an hour. Nice guy though, very hyper. Even if I did have it, I can't take medicine for it because I have had problems with stimulants in the past. Oh boy. When I used to do a lot of stimulants, would become chill. Made no sense. Yeah, that does not make sense. It's like for me when I had Vicodin, it did nothing. It made the pain worse. Like, oh, we're gonna subscribe Vicodin. Nope, nope, please don't. I was following the rules for Civ ride along and not interfering. I don't know, I think you broke the rules. I think you broke the rules on that. When you turn on the spotlight, I think that's when you broke the rules. You gotta pop around 5. Nobody knew that was possible. Pop around 5 and start streaming? No, 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 no. Yeah, you were just like, yeah, I'm gonna turn on the spotlight here. Nobody's gonna mind. We were just standing there talking, and then it's like, why did it get so bright? And I didn't know how to turn it off. I'm just like, you were on your phone. You turn on the spotlight. Did y'all see the ride, along ride, Ryan and Bugs did? Oh, that was on the recording server. Oh, I think I was Medic that day. Because I was trying to type something. And you never finished it. I was Medic when Lexi was a ride-along one night, and there was a scene where there was like 3 cops down, including the cop that Lexi's doing a ride-along with. She's in the car and is like being shot up, and like, I need to get out of here. Did you take part in the newest video? I have a video coming out at 10 a.m. I'm not happy about it, but it's coming out. It wouldn't type at all. That's how I figured out what caused it. Uh-huh. I thought the car was broken. I was going to take it back to the shop and turn it in and get a new one. Because we didn't know how to turn off the spotlight. Like, the L button. Yeah, we know that now, but at the time we didn't. Alright, everybody, you got your documents? Got your documents? You got your documents? Okay. We're clear. What are we transporting, by the way? Cyanide. Are you kidding me? We're transporting cyanide? £49,383 of cyanide. You can drop all that at my house. If you were exposed to 49,383 pounds of cyanide, how fast would you die? Or it'd be the same amount of time as if it was just a drop of cyanide. New YouTube channel. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Wait, is this one? This green light. I guess it doesn't want to work. I'll go to this one right here. Hopefully this one works. There we go. That's like the stupid pads challenge. Stupid pads challenge. You heard it here. No, no. Yeah, we heard it from you, Rosin. We heard it from you. So if anybody tries it, it's your fault, Rosin. Or that, whatever those were called, the washing machine things. Oh gosh. Pods. Tide pods. That was stupid. No, I was just curious about something, and you were the one that said to make it a challenge. And I'm like, no, no. So you're the one that decided to make it a challenge, so it's you. It's your fault. Have you ever seen any of the videos for the, what is it called, the cinnamon challenge? Oh my gosh. The spoonful of cinnamon. We are all in it together. No, no, no. I'm distancing myself from that. I remember when they were doing the planking challenge. Like, what the? I see people doing it. I'm like, what? This is so stupid. Wonder what the next challenge will be. I don't wonder. I don't care what the next challenge will be. It'll probably be stupid. You gotta be thinking of it so you can do it first and get all the views. Okay, Rosin, you have fun. Think of it, get all the views. You think of it first and get all the views. You can have the views. Take all the warning stickers off of everything and let natural selection do its job. Oh gosh, that would be bad. That would be really bad, biker. How about there's a dry ice challenge? There was a dry ice challenge? Like, what did you have to do for that one? I touched dry ice. It stings. There isn't one yet. Look, I know dry ice stings. I've touched it before. That's why you're supposed to wear gloves. No, 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 no. If anybody, you know what? No, I think we should just ban rosin for thinking of that. That's horrible right there. Because just touching dry ice stings your hand, stings your skin. Can't imagine what having dry ice touching your tongue would feel like. Like I said, natural selection. You have never touched it? I'll tell you right now, it will sting. Hell, even wearing gloves, when we had to open up the dry ice cooler, even wearing gloves, a part of my arms that are not covered would sting just from the air coming out of there. Biker will try it. No, she won't. Well, I can't really speak for a biker, but I don't think he's dumb enough to try it. I have dealt with dry ice a lot and know better. I would hope not. Just, I mean, I'm telling you, like, not wearing gloves and touching dry ice stings your hands. And even when you're wearing gloves, the part of you that's not covered, like your arms, it stings. You can't like lean your head in. You have to like keep your head out just because it's just breathing. Kind of stings as well. Watch it become a thing in the earth. No. No. It's a horrible idea. It will probably... I can just imagine that it can be as dangerous as a Tide Pod challenge. Liquid propane has a boiling point of negative 44 degrees Fahrenheit. Dry ice is even colder. Yeah, like I said, I can imagine the dry ice being just as dangerous, or not even, or if not even more dangerous than the Tide Pod challenge. All of this is for entertainment purposes only. No one try it. Now we are protected from lawsuits. Well, I'm protected, you're not. Because you're the one that made the challenge. What does this yellow light on the dashboard mean? Was that cruise control? Innocent until proven guilty. Don't look back at the chat log. Dry ice supplements boils at negative 109.3 degrees Fahrenheit. And your tongue, your mouth would be what, 98 degrees Fahrenheit? Something like that? Ugh. I said you could do challenge. I didn't say it. Negative 50 can kill you in a few minutes, but yeah, if you're not wearing any protection. True, I used to work in negative 10 degrees and it was, this is the, I was working on a project where they were digging a trench, and it was snowing. It was just like, seriously. And then they covered the trench. We put the pipe in the trench, and then they cover it, and then started relaying the asphalt down. It was like, you're gonna seriously do this while it's snowing? Okay. Have fun. I'm gonna run the cable through the newly laid pipe and do my job. I was climbing wind turbines in negative 10. That was a long climb. Oh gosh. No, I don't want to do that. You have fun with that. That's why I switched to solar. Now you're going to pick solar panels in negative 10 degrees. No, I'm just kidding. Climbing is fun, but doing it every day gets old, yeah. I mean, for me, going up and down the stairs hurts my knees. Better not get negative 10 up here or I'll be moving. Nah, so I think the coldest it would probably be about 30, 20, maybe 20. I don't think you'll get snow in your area, but it might get cold enough for it to snow. This is around 350 feet. "350 feet in the air. Climbing ladders, the ladders go all the way up there. Looking on Google, it says it gets around 55 in January. Well, I would think it'd be colder than that because so last January we were hovering around 38 and our low would be like 38 and our high would be 45. And I'm, how far south are you? So it just really depends on how the weather is every year. Because I know that New Year's Eve 2014 it snowed here. The ladders are inside the wind turbine, so you don't actually see outside till you get to the top. Yeah, but there's no heater inside, so you're cold. It's cold inside, or if it's hot outside, it's hot inside as well. It's because there's no AC, right? It's probably just as cold. Whatever the temperature is outside, it's probably the same temperature inside, right? You would know this better than me, and I just dropped 390 frames, huh? What? What are you looking at me? Huh, LV? Is it almost time? Okay, okay. Let me finish this delivery and raid on out. The ones I work on didn't have AC. I know some of them do. Oh, really? I would think that they wouldn't even bother. I wonder if he's doing a World of Trucks contract. Because if you're doing a World of Trucks contract, you're limited to a maximum of like 58 miles per hour. With a non-World of Trucks contract like I'm doing, I'm limited to a maximum of 68 miles per hour. There are turbines called gas turbines that use gas to turn blades, but ours wasn't like that. Yeah, those turbines are not called wind turbines, though. There we go. Now I can see. They are called gas turbines. Kind of takes the point out of having turbines, but they are used sometimes. Oh, jeez. Are you ready to start climbing? No. I am not ready to start climbing. It is safe. You have a safety line. Well, I'm sure I do, but I'm also sure my knees would not like it. So no. Many roads lead to Rome, 2 through 3. So there's another route I need to take to get to Rome. I would have to take a cigarette break halfway up. What is that, Mia? I saw Elvie get up and start stretching, and Mia just went at Elvie. Sorry that Mia's so mean to you, Elvie. You also have to live in a hotel for like 7 months out of the year. It kind of sucked, but paid good. Yeah. Probably would have been what it was like if I got that job in Yellowstone, but I'm not Yellowstone, Yellowknife. probably have to spend 6 months in the hotel up there. Well, I interviewed for a job to do a technical work that would maintain machines that measure the thickness of ice. And I'm like, I don't know why they would do this, but that's a great job. Like, I didn't know why they needed to do that until I realized that there was a whole thing of ice road trucking. I'm like, oh, okay. Never heard of it. And I think it was like 2 years later, there was a series on the History Channel that was called Ice Road Truckers. And I was like, okay. That's a great job. If you ever want to do solar, let me know. Okay. You wouldn't mind electricity, right? You don't mind electricity? You know, I'm in IT, but I've done a few electrical work while working IT. I really don't think I should have, but I did anyways, because it needed to be done and there was nobody else to do it. You got experience then? Yeah, a little bit. I went to the what is it called, the control panel, shut off the breaker panel, turn off breakers for a room, then went back into the room. Connected some cables up and taped them up. Went back out to the control panel, turned on the breaker again, tested it out, and it worked. I'm like, okay. And really, I should not have been doing that because it should have been maintenance and operation doing that. A little bit. I mean, I did splice some. Well, we don't call them splicing though. I took cables for IT, the Ethernet cables, cut them, and then reconnected them, but not really splicing it. I just like cut, crimped it, connected it to an adapter, cut the other side, crimped it, connected to the other side of the adapter. So it's like I never really spliced cables or wires or electrical wires. Sounds like jumpering. Yeah, I think that's what it would be called. I mean, I've done some really jank repair jobs working for the school district. But hey, you know, it worked. It got everything done. What we needed done, but it was jank as fuck. It's pretty simple to fix the solar panel. Just sealing cracks, fixing faulty wiring, etc. When I worked for Cornering Inc., I learned how to splice fiber optic wire. Oh yeah. Alright, here we go. We're here. Here's your delivery. Oh, I leveled up too. I'm now level 67. Alright, cool. Alright, I'm gonna hit this button here. I'm gonna find somebody to raid out to. Give me a second here. Alright, there we go. Edit. So see if there's anybody to raid out to on YouTube right now. Oh, hold on. Nope, nobody. Alright. Well, man, I'm ending stream on YouTube. Thanks for joining. Bye now.